everybody. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Ravens Roost podcast. My name, of course, as always, is AZ99Raven. I am your host for this show, this podcast, and today I am joined by my good friend, Amateur Power Hour. Hello, APH.
Hello, is me, annoying person holder.
Annoying person holder. So, how often do you actually change that name?
Whenever I feel like it. It's on a whim. Sometimes I'll change it like 2 times in a day, and other times I'll leave it for a week.
Jesus.
It's just how it goes. It's just life.
As is life does, as life is.
Yeah. When do you change yours, huh?
Never. Never in years. My name will stay the same forever as far as I'm concerned.
I wish I could change your nickname. I want to change your nickname to this.
What do you want to do
to? Put it in the podcast chat.
Amazon 99Raven. All right. But I want everyone to take a look at our for the people who are watching this live on Twitch. You can see we have new fancy art made directly for the podcast for us by Fake Puerto Rican. I love it. It's really, really fucking good, and I'm planning on keeping it.
Yeah, don't pay him. Anyways,
but something fancy happened yesterday. Those gosh darned video game awards. I thought we had an extra week to cover it, and it happened yesterday. Yeah.
TheVGA.
Yep. We can make it if we try. Yeah.
Did you watch them live?
I didn't watch them live. No. I think this episode's probably gonna be a lot more oriented on just our thoughts on award shows, probably in general. And we'll be more engaged as well. Yeah, it's just 2 of us currently, Catception. We might be joined later by some other people. But at the moment, it's just APH and I. We can make it if we try. Damn right. So, first and foremost, can we talk about some of the things they announced at the Video Game Awards?
Oh my god. I only cared about 2 things that they announced there. Less important was Dragon Age 4, their little teaser trailer there. Varric doing the voiceover for that. I'm pretty excited about that. I've only played Inquisition, but I had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
And I basically know the story for 1 and 2 at this point. So, Dragon Age 4 seems to be a good time. However,
what could it be, APH? What else could have been announced?
It's a different BioWare game. New Mass Effect, and by Michael Gamble's tweets. It seems to be tying both Mass Effect 3 and Andromeda together in a sequel, and I am interested to see how they pull that off.
As am I. Let me turn off that pesky phone.
Yeah, turn them off.
That was loud.
Why would you have your phone on?
I mean, my phone's always on, but it's usually on like mute because.
How dare you? As I scroll through Facebook. And eat peppered salami.
I know. There are 2 things I'm excited for. One of them I'm excited for because I played it way back when. And I'm excited for our friend Kat for another game that got announced. Ark is getting a sequel.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And
for real?
Yeah. Ark 2. Ark Survival Evolved is getting a sequel. I think it's to be determined, but it was announced. And I'm excited for Perfect Dark to come back. I'm really excited for that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the rest of the shit they announced, I don't really care. I don't really care much for. But Perfect Dark, I can get behind. I can get behind that 100%. Unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot to tell you about Arc 2, Kat. I just know that it was announced. A little bit of a. I don't remember if they had a teaser for it or not. But if they did, I'll go find it on YouTube really quick. me see. Arc 2. First thing that pops up because, of course. Yeah, Arc 2 trailer starring Vin Diesel.
What? Okay. All right.
Let me pull this up really quick, and I will. Oh god. Oh god, those silly pesky ads, right? I just need to get YouTube Red because I feel like I'm gonna be doing this a lot over the course of the podcast's lifespan. I just need to get YouTube Red.
Block.
No, ad block is fucky wucky. No. YouTube Red.
I totally don't have ad block.
No, not at all. Because why would you?
Exactly. Why would I? I just pay my monthly subscription to Game Grumps or whatever.
Yeah, nothing too fancy.
I'm a Game Grumps member.
But let's sing that over there, and let's play this trailer, y'all.
Ooh. Oh, maybe I should turn on my sound.
It's time to go.
Oh my god. It's Ancient Riddick.
It's Ancient Riddick, how dare.
Nah, this is exactly what the game's gonna look like.
Oh, 100%.
It's Monkey Man. Oh, gross. At least they're polite about it. Oh. Friendly reminder the game's about dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. That's a thing.
Fucking dollies. Oh, he looked weird there. That's some uncanny valley stuff. Uh-oh.
That little girl just blepped the hell out of that T-Rex. That's great.
So is this a game or what?
It is, but I mean, we'll talk about it more in a second. It'll make more sense in a second.
Lights out, old friend.
So
I
that's
am
a thing. I am Groot. Yeah, 100%.
I don't know. I don't know what the game's about.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know
I
anything
don't
about
know
this
anything about.
game.
I don't know anything about Ark, so I don't know how it ties in. I don't know anything of that nature. Like I said, I'm excited because Kat, our good friend, it,
Who is
who's
very
angry
angry.
about it in chat right now. Apparently, holy hack. Well, maybe it'll make sense later. Who knows? Man, I really wish my chat panel worked. That'd be great.
That's unfortunate.
But yeah, I mean, I personally won't be playing Ark 2. I'm never gonna touch it. But I mean, for a game that is going to be 3 years old, I think it's about due time for a sequel.
Is it only 3 years old?
I think so. I think it went into alpha a long time, or or pre-release, like a long time before that. But I think it formally launched in 2017. Does anything Vin Diesel really make sense? No, Riddick made no sense, but it was great.
It kind of even sounded like Vin Diesel, like it wasn't even like lines Vin Diesel recorded for Ark. It just sounded like like Vin Diesel lines from other movies.
A little bit. I got that.
You know,
but I mean that's
like the lights off friend sounded like it was from something else, or lights off old friend, whatever he said there.
Yeah. But
I mean, if we're showing trailers,
the thing. Did they show off a trailer for Mass Effect?
Oh, they absolutely did. They absolutely did.
Ah, yes, I see it here. Yes. I will pull that off in just a second. I need to scroll past this world premiere though, because I don't need people to think that this is a world premiere, because it's definitely not.
No longer a world premiere.
It's no longer a world premiere. It's on YouTube. So I'm not really opposed to it. I will say something to keep in mind with a lot of these trailers. A lot of them were put together very quickly. Mostly because I would imagine at this point every developer is up to their neck in crunch mode.
Yeah.
Trying to complete things. Like, and we'll talk about this a bit more later too, but Cyberpunk, oh, those poor developers. Those poor guys over at CD, poor people over at CD Projekt Red. They must be fucking working overtime just to get updates out. What's up?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure fucking like they're working way too many hours a day.
Oh yeah. Oh,
people are going like they're working on their passion project. Like probably not, honestly.
Nah, I think it's the company's passion project because it allows them to step away from The Witcher, which good for them.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it's the same thing with like any animated product, like animators over at Ruby or over at Rooster Teeth or any other like animation company. A lot of times the dream project is mostly them just going, ugh, I have to work 20 hours today instead of the normal 16. Oh God. That made it sound like I was like attacking them? No, it wasn't. No, not what I was getting at. What I was getting at is that they're there as a job, not because they're necessarily passionate about it or they really love whatever project they're working on. And we will definitely talk about Cyberpunk a little bit later. But let's watch this next trailer. This one's for Mass Effect 4. And oh man, this is.
I'm gonna make you pause at some point.
I mean, okay.
Well, probably. It's just, oh god, I'm gonna say things as they happen.
Yeah, that's fine. Just for another friendly reminder, all these clips can be found on YouTube. There's nothing exclusive here. There's no new information. I'm just resharing information, mainly because I know a lot of us never watched the Video Game Awards this year or didn't care enough about them.
Well, I didn't want to
before you
just
play
watch
it,
The Last
yeah.
of Us 2 and
Oh,
everything. So.
Shit.
Yeah.
Hi, Olas.
That's what I was
Hi.
trying to say.
Welcome to the show, Olas. You gave me a heart
How's it
attack.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm
You're
I'm
fine.
I'm a little sorry. I'm not fully sorry because your reaction was worth it. But
But yeah, let's watch this Mass Effect. Fuck, I'm so sorry. My brain just broke. Let's God damn it. Let's watch this this Mass Effect 4 trailer, y'all. Preferably with sound, right? Yeah.
Yeah, with sound. The sound would be good. The sound is very important. Look, there's Milky Way and Andromeda. Going into Milky.
Roger, copy. Eagle, Houston, you're a go for landing, over.
apparently, I can get some great help at the Texas Med Clinic.
Fuck. No, that clinic is a joke, let me tell you.
Oh, I'm sure.
That broken mass relay. Showing the destroy ending being canon. And I'll want you to go back at that at some point. It's a weird subtitle for the game, but
Yeah.
it's not the subtitle.
We'll bang, okay?
We'll bang, okay. Okay, so real quick, go back to Liara walking up a mountainside.
Okay. Liara walking up mountainside. Yeah.
Okay, so you see the Reaper in the background, yeah?
No. Oh, over there?
You see the, yeah, in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she's also walking on a Reaper.
Jesus.
So, that means that's her finding the Shepherd armor on top of a Reaper.
Right.
And some people are trying to say that she's aged up, and I don't see it.
Well, there's two things to keep in mind here. If if it's takes place between Andromeda and 3, is Shepard still the protag in Andromeda?
You haven't played Andromeda, have you?
Nope.
Yeah, no, it's gonna take a lot more explanation than that.
Oh, right, cool. We don't have time for that explanation. I'll get that off stream.
No. Andromeda's like, it takes 600 years to travel to.
Fuck
in
that.
universe. So they left between 2 and 3. Like anyone that's there it could not be present for Mass Effect 3.
Okay.
Because they are a year into their 600-year journey to Andromeda.
Oh fuck. Okay. Okay.
So
I got you. Kind of.
I'm trying to figure that part out.
I don't know. If
One of
much to
the
figure out.
things in Andromeda though is they're trying to find a way to connect the two galaxies.
I see.
Yeah. So maybe that's how it does that. But no, Shepard is not the main protagonist in Andromeda.
Yeah.
He's someone new.
Well, I'm excited. I'm excited then. Because this could very well be a descendant of Liara.
No, that's Liara. That's
Well,
straight up Liara.
Okay, fine. Fuck me. I don't
Like,
know.
it's
I never
just
romanced
straight
the
up
alien.
Liara.
I don't know.
And of course it's Liara too. Like, god damn it. I kind of got I was very happy because I didn't look at the body structure entirely. All I saw was the hood.
Right.
And I was like, Tally.
Nope.
But it's not Tally. It's not. It makes me sad.
No, it was not Tally, unfortunately.
It's
But yeah.
rude, is what that is.
But yeah, new Mass Effect game. That's gonna be exciting for you, APH. Because how far are you in Mass Effect 2 right now?
I mean, 10th time playing it, probably about halfway through.
Gotcha. And Olas, have you ever played the Mass Effect series? Did he
If
leave?
he's even still here. No, he's still here. He's just, you know.
Sorry, I disappeared for a second. I'm trying to deal with multiple things at the same time, so I apologize.
Well,
I
Olas,
was-
have you played Mass Effect?
Yeah.
I haven't, but I've watched enough of it, not just from like you, but from like previous things, and I remember the multiple endings of the same ending kind of being such a sour point for a lot of people that
Yeah.
they finally like turned around and announced that the one ending was canon, and it was like, all right.
It's a weird thing to kind of witness where it's like, oh, there's not enough endings, it's just different colors. It's just, and then a lot of people going, oh, they finally just made one ending canon. It's just like, wait a second, hold on.
Yeah.
How's this working out? I mean, personally, I didn't have an issue with the endings because there are many endings in general to Mass
And you're
Effect
not a
3.
baby.
Yeah, I'm not a baby.
Right. So,
Not
that plays a
baby.
big part in it. I'm not gonna lie.
Like fucking the Geth-Quarian War comes to a conclusion. The Krogan Genophage comes to a conclusion. There are many endings for those series-long stories. Like this is just the big story, and honestly, them adding the refuse ending for the extended cut was like, because it's like, no, I don't want any of those options. All right, cool. Everyone dies then.
Right. But listen, it didn't go the way I would have wrote it, and I'm not gonna write my own story, so I'll just bitch about this one. So
Exactly.
that's pretty much like content and media in a nutshell for the last like 5 to 10 years. So
Oh God. And I haven't played Last of Us Part 2, but I feel like we can go straight into The Last of Us Part 2 with that now.
Normally,
well, I mean
but
that's a yeah, that's a thing.
A lot of people seem to have issues with that story.
a lot of
I mean,
Go ahead.
here's the thing. I know the full story. I didn't play it. I watched it played. And I can understand where certain ways that the story are told kind of bother me, but the overall story doesn't bother me. It's just kind of how they positioned it. Where it's like, oh, hey, we're going to do all of this and then cut back all the way back and have you go, do the same timeline for the second half. Right. And it's like, if you would have done that simultaneously, where you cut back and forth between the two of them, I probably wouldn't have minded as much.
Was the
Just
gameplay
because
between the two characters much different?
yes, in the sense that they were two different styles of people. Abby was the more advanced because she had all the weaponry and all the she had the army and the she had all that stuff, whereas Ellie had like next to nothing. Hold on, give me a second.
Sneaking around, stealth, all that sort of thing.
No worries.
And I honestly I kind of get that, because instead of maybe having them run side by side and switching between the two characters, maybe in a narrative sense might have made reveals less impactful. But I think gameplay wise, it would be nice so that it's like, okay, I'm stealthing here, but now I'm Abby, so now I can just be like fucking full on frontal assault sort of thing. But why are we having issues with the going back 3 days? Isn't that what we all did in Majora's Mask and we all loved it? Jesus. I'm being facetious, I'm sorry.
I didn't play Majora's Mask because I don't like Zelda, so there's that.
That's a you problem.
It is a me problem. I played Ocarina of Time, and that was the only Zelda experience I needed, and it was great. And I don't want any other
Played
experience.
Ocarina.
I played Ocarina, yeah. I played
Raven.
I played Ocarina of Time.
Orca.
How am I quiet?
Played Orca.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
I don't know. There's no reason why I should be.
Oh, you're way quieter.
How am I? Ocarina. Oh, it's Ocarina. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Shut up. Is this better? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm glad I'm being told about it, now, and not 20 minutes ago.
Sorry, I'm back.
No, you're good. Apparently, I'm very quiet. Who knew?
Yeah, cut it the fuck out. I mean, hey.
I think maybe a little bit louder and you'll be good.
Let's try something here.
Just yell.
Oh God, no, that's not what I wanted. No.
Do it.
Okay. Oh, I hear it. I hear it now.
Yeah, we are loud boyos. You right?
Yeah, no, totally, absolutely.
Wow. All right.
It's
that's okay.
It's because I have a compressor on my settings now. Is this better?
You know
I
what?
hope it's
That's
better.
actually not a bad idea.
Well, because unfortunately, like the settings that I use on Discord is hard to kind of replicate on OBS. So I tried getting it as close to it as I could, but apparently OBS is like, we're going to take advantage of your mic to the fullest, whereas Discord is just like, fuck you. you get two options and that's it.
Jesus. Discord likes to fuck with my mic and make me sound like, or how does Paragon and Cat call it? Popcorn voice. Gives me popcorn voice where I just crackle and I'm a robot.
You just kind of sound like a robot, yeah. I was gonna say.
Do I sound like a robot now?
No, you sound fine right now.
Okay.
In fact,
thank
you
Christ.
sound perfect, my friend.
I sound perfect.
You were good boy. Good boy.
Yeah.
Thankfully, all the people I really need to listen to on the server have great mics. Like you.
Listen, I spent good money on mine, so it better be good.
Oh, it is good. Okay. So the next trailer we have is something that I'm excited for, which is a little bit of Perfect Dark. For those of you who are not aware of Perfect Dark, just fucking watch it. This is gonna be great. All right, let's play the video.
Shit on it.
Shit on you.
Oh, what a dumb logo.
You're a dumb logo.
Oh, is that supposed to be space? Ugh.
Go fuck yourself.
I remember when everything changed. The floods,
What a diva.
the storms,
Oh my god.
the fires. People dying in the streets.
Get over it.
The corporations gave us solutions. A better world. And we welcomed them into our lives. But the laws of nature aren't meant to be broken. We need to know what they're hiding.
Cruel world.
Did you find the answers you were looking for, Agent Dark?
Not yet. This is just the beginning.
So do you play as a drone?
No, so you play as her. You play as Agent Dark. Look, I
When was the last Perfect Dark game? It wasn't. I remember the one for the 64, but I don't. I know there was another one after that, and I don't remember what it was.
they made a Perfect Dark
Microsoft
game
bought-
for Xbox 360 years ago. I think it was Perfect Dark Zero or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It was
That sounds about
terrible.
right.
It
That's
was
what I heard, which is why I never played it, because I had such fond memories of the Nintendo 64 version that.
Same.
And I know I'm aging myself, of course, but
No, I'm with you.
okay, good. But no, I just had so many good memories of the 64 version because it played like GoldenEye. I think it was the same people that made it. And
Rare, yeah.
It was rare.
and it played so well, and then I heard about the new one coming out, and then I heard nothing but like dog shit reviews about it, and I was like, nope.
Yeah, it's because Microsoft bought Rare. They also
Yep.
fucked up Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts.
I forgot about that, but yeah.
I don't, because there's a John Charmer video about it that I watched several times.
Yeah, but I'm super excited for that. I'm also not gonna lie. I feel like I need to comment on this as as a male gamer. I'm really glad that unlike her previous models that they use like in older games, they didn't make her ass fucking humongous. I'm not kidding. Dude, in every past Perfect Dark game, it's been huge. And it's like, why? There's no need other than fucking fan service. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Is there stealth in that game?
Kind of.
Fuck's sake. I'll be back again. Give me a second.
I don't.
Maybe there'll be stealth in this game because her ass cheeks won't be dummy thick.
Just clapping. That fucking Metal Gear Solid video. Colonel. Got his stuff. I can't make it around because my ass cheeks are dummy thick. I keep making clapping and alerting the guards. What I'm saying, Kat, is I'm glad that the protagonist in Perfect Dark doesn't have a humongous ass. That she actually looks like a person. Because it was always a feature It was a visual in previous Perfect Dark games that I hated. And to be quite honest, I hate it in most games in general.
Is it a bug or a feature? Yes.
Thanks, Todd Howard.
Todd Howard, our Lord and Savior.
Oh, cats being mean.
So here's the thing. I'll simp for a nice ass, you know. Anyways,
not in my video games. Not in my video games. Just give me people in my video games where I can go and kill things, and I'm fine.
Yeah, killing. That's what we like.
Yeah, priorities, right?
Priority. You
What
bastard.
what was that again? APH?
Priorities. Hush now.
But yeah, I'll wait for Olas to get back before asking him about some of his favorite stuff from VGAs. But
guys.
that's what I'm super excited for. I'm super excited. Oh my god.
Anyways, what are you super excited for?
You're excited for Mass Effect. Our friend Kat is excited for. Well, I thought would be excited for Arc 2. Apparently, I'm very wrong. I'm excited for Perfect Dark. I mean, I have no idea. I have no idea or reason why. Just 'cause I never played Arc, and I'm never going to. Like, I don't know.
Because you tame dinosaurs, man.
I don't want to play dinosaurs. Oh,
Sephiroth.
That's right. Thank you for reminding me. That was something else that got announced at the VGAs that actually made me kind of angry. They are bringing a character into Smash that makes me mad.
They're bringing.
They are bringing Sephiroth into Smash Bros. I don't know why. They already have Cloud. They don't need his enemy. It doesn't fucking...
They already have Mario. They don't need his enemy.
All right.
They already have Donkey Kong. They don't need
That's
his
different.
enemy.
That's different. You know
I know.
but let's
Have
roll
Steve. They don't need
let's roll the trailer for this because this makes me irrefutably angry.
See how fun this is.
You disrespect my boy Seth.
Oh, now you show up, Puerto. Why don't you show up at the beginning?
I've been here in the darkness watching.
Oh God.
Yeah. Ah, yes. My hands will touch your bosom.
So fucking dumb.
Anytime I get to see Sonic is good. Move your fucking mouse off the screen. Oh, okay. He was just murdered.
Sephiroth. Kono tokiを待ちわびたぞ。さあ、南東に絶望を送ってやろう。Despair.
Oh.
Oh, it's my ringtone.
He's gonna automatically be banned from competition.
Oh. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh my god. What a fucking shot.
All right. So there's a lot to dissect there.
Hey, don't pause it. Oh, you're missing the best part.
There's more. Oh, there is more. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Sophie Ruff.
思い出の中にじっとしていてくれ。私は思い出にはならないさ。
I'm sorry. What? No.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
God fucking damn it. All right. But yeah, that's a thing that exists.
It looks really cool.
I mean, look, here's the thing, right? Is that, yes, it looks cool. And Sephiroth is going to be fucking overpowered as shit for probably the first few months that he's in Smash. But do they really need to bring him into Smash? Was it really necessary?
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be my main.
Oh, well, yeah.
Think of Raven. Think
Yeah,
of the
maybe-
range.
That's the
Maybe this
thing.
this is what gets me
The
back into
range
Smash.
is OP.
No.
It is a godsend.
Oh.
You think you're getting away? No, bitch, you're not. This sword touches all.
Plus, I'm really happy that they used the rock version of One Winged Angel.
Oh no, that yes, absolutely. Actually, I will say the remake for Final Fantasy VII is really good. I really like it.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
And it won Best Music, since we're speaking of the Video Game Awards.
Yeah. Hell, it's the next thing I kind of want to talk about.
Probably could fucking cut the arena.
I don't think
Sorry,
he will. I think what they were showing is that there's an actual scene in Advent Children, which is like the Final Fantasy CGI movie, where he does cut a very large like platform in half, like it was nothing. It was either from that or it was from Crisis Core, and I can't remember which one it was.
It was Advent Children.
It was Advent Children. Okay.
Yeah. Because they kind of played into that for the remake.
Oh.
Like the towards the end of remake was very Advent Children-y.
I gotcha. Well, I'm excited.
Not to give spoilers away to anybody that wanted to play it, but it's been out since fucking April, so I don't feel that bad.
Yes, I think spoiler territory for Final Fantasy VII has kind of gone out the window. Although, that being said, it's the same story as the 1997 game. There's no difference there. It's the same fucking.
No, you should play it so you know what you're talking about there.
Is it not the same?
No.
What?
They start veering off the path a lot.
No. Why do? All right. Well,
I'm not even upset that's something we can talk about too, because everybody was really just like, oh my god, you're not doing the same exact story, and I'm like, if you want the same exact story, just play the original. Like, I'm all for remakes and like remasters and stuff, don't get me wrong, but if they're gonna play with a few things here and there, and I feel like they're still gonna tie in a good amount of the game together as they did 23 years ago, but there's gonna be slight changes I feel like are gonna happen.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not opposed to changes. I just thought, my understanding was that it was literally just the only remake, quote unquote, remake part of it was combat. That was the impression I was under.
No, they expanded it. So,
okay.
I mean, I spent it. They took the first 4 to 5 hours of the game and expanded it into a 40-hour game.
What? Fuck.
So it's literally the end of the game is leaving Midgard.
All right. Well, looks like I'm buying a PlayStation 4 soon. Just for one game, just like I did last time. Yeah.
I mean, the 60 hours I put into it is totally worth it. So.
Well, I need to go back and I need to play Persona 5 again anyways. And now that I have the capacity to do it, I plan on streaming it. I just need to get one. I had sold my last one.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's talk about the Video Game Awards. What's up?
Can you even stream Persona 5?
Wait, what?
Will they allow you to stream Persona 5?
I don't see why
I don't see why not.
I don't see why they wouldn't at this point.
It's not on the list of things you can't stream.
Correct. And there's nothing in it that would be... It's a lot more tame and like
Except
it's more tame than
penis monster.
No, that's Cyberpunk.
I was gonna say I tuned into a Cyberpunk stream and the
Pretty
first
sure
10
there's a
seconds
penis monster in Persona 5.
First 10 seconds of Cyberpunk, there was just a whole titty out, and I was like, oh, all right.
There's definitely a penis monster in Persona 5.
I mean, do not remember fighting it, but
it is a whole dick.
It's literally just a giant penis.
I don't remember this. I'm gonna have to look it up now. Peanut.
It's in like the first dungeon.
Penis Monster Persona 5. Oh, that thing? Oh.
Yeah.
Definitely a giant slimy dick.
I mean, there's technically two of them. There's one that looks like a chode, and there's one that looks like an actual penis.
It's a third one too. That one looks like a PE teacher.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I will say I think I can get away with Persona 5 because one thing. But I mean, I could be wrong. I could always just check with Twitch, I guess.
Well, they don't seem to have any issue with everybody playing Cyberpunk, so
You'll be fine,
the
Raven.
super detailed tits and dicks, yeah.
yeah, that's
think
what I
it'll be
mean.
Best of both worlds.
fine. So let's come back to the Video Game Awards really quick. Because there's one more.
the topic of this podcast.
Yeah, I want to talk about the Video Game Awards primarily, and I really want to dig into Cyberpunk a little bit. So it's been mentioned a few times, but Last of Us Part 2 took quite a bit home. And
We're so shocked.
yeah,
I've never been so surprised in my life.
And the only one I
Man, the
can argue
check
against-
cleared, and they just took everything.
yeah, I will say, hands down, I think that any award show that you ever watch or see, with the exception of maybe the streamies and the webbies, for all that they're worth, any show like the Golden Globes, the Academy Awards, to the VGAs, they're
The Grammys.
yeah, the Grammys. Voting's kind of like a non-factor, for lack of a better phrase.
Oh, yeah. It's all bullshit.
Yeah, it's all bullshit. They all campaign for people's votes, and then they lock in votes, and then, you know, with a 90% to 10% public vote, for the VGAs, it's like, meh, it doesn't really matter.
They knew when that game came out that was winning.
Yes, they
knew.
did.
There was no way. No matter what else came out, they knew that was winning. And don't get me wrong, there wasn't a ton of like humongous options this year anyway, but I mean,
Don't agree with best game direction. That's the only one I can argue against that they won.
what would you have picked?
Half-Life Alyx. The game that fucking made people go, oh, maybe we should buy VR headsets.
Right.
Yeah. And honestly, from the gameplay I've seen of Hades is pretty fucking good. All around.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I still think The Last of Us 2 has very good gameplay and style and things like that. But for it to have won damn near every award they could throw at it was kind of obnoxious.
I mean, Game of the Year, I won't argue against that. Best game direction, where it's literally for outstanding creative vision and innovation and game direction and design, I don't see how that be Half-Life Alyx. But then best narrative, I can't really compare it to the other ones. Best art direction, that was not won by them, thank Christ. But best audio design, like I don't have enough experience with any of the games to argue against that.
I would say, by and large, the results kind of make sense. The only two that I'm personally happy with, or three, I guess, would be best score music for Final Fantasy VII, because holy shit, it's really fucking good. If you typically don't like video game music, do yourself a favor, listen to the Final Fantasy VII Remake soundtrack on YouTube or Spotify or wherever you can find it. It's fucking good. It's not just like happy-go-lucky JRPG music. It's like got some metal to it. It's got some grit. It's powerful. I love it. Best ongoing was won by No Man's Sky, which deserved it. 100%. And then best community support went to Fall Guys, because out of everybody who was in there, which is Apex, Destiny, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, and Valorant, Fall Guys definitely has the best community support that I've ever experienced in my life, comparatively. Respawn EA is shit. Bungie is fucking shit. Epic is shit. Hello Games doesn't fucking give a damn. And Riot is a bunch of sexist, misogynistic fucks. So, fuck them.
What we're saying, Mediatonic and Devolver, is that there was a low
Jesus,
bar,
Raven.
and even one of your Fall Guys potato beans could jump over.
I have feelings.
Tell us how you really feel,
No,
Raven.
Among Us won Best
That
Mobile
just-
Game.
Oh yeah, Among Us won Best Mobile Game. That's right. I'm really glad it beat Genshin Impact. I'm really glad it beat Genshin Impact.
Genshin
No,
Impact
it
shouldn't
should've-
be a mobile game.
No, because
Genshin should have won.
because Genshin is limited to newer mobile devices. Among Us is more easily accessible. Like my phone.
Genshin should
My-
have won.
Nah. Bah. Why? Why should Genshin have won Best Mobile Game?
Because of Jean. That's all I need.
I just got her today. She's cool. But yeah, most of the rest of the stuff is kind of It's mostly up to interpretation. I want to talk about something here because this affects at least 3 of us. It doesn't really affect Puerto all that much. But should Content Creator of the Year really be a part of the VGAs?
No.
Yes.
So that's 1 for no, 1 for yes. Oh, Olas, what about you? Did we lose Olas again?
Yeah, we
Great
probably
answer.
Well, I'm I'm gonna say I don't think it does. I don't think it holds a place necessarily, because content creators, to me, they already have their own platforms for this kind of grand standery, and that's they do have the Streamies and they do have the Webby Awards. Like there's no need for them to be essentially double dipping, because they will be. Like you will see Alana Pierce definitely in all of those awards or award ceremonies when they've come up. Same with Tim the Tatman. I don't know who I know who Valkyrie is, kind of, but like Jayan Lopez, I don't know who that is. Nick Merckx, don't know who that is.
I'm pretty sure I only know Alana Pierce because she played Among Us with the Game Grumps recently.
I knew Alana Pierce from IGN
Rooster
and then Funhouse, yeah.
Yeah. Only knew her as Blaine's ex-girlfriend.
Oh, that's right. Fuck, I forgot about that. I forgot that Blaine dated somebody. Oh. I just keep remembering Blaine as the guy acting sad at bar to get women.
Oh,
Yeah,
weird.
it's a very old reference. I don't think he's like that anymore. At least I would hope not.
I would hope not. That's just
maybe.
a weird thing to do.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, but it worked.
I mean,
I'm sad.
it does. And there's one other thing I'm kind of iffy about. I don't understand why League of Legends is still like reigning supreme on top of esports. I don't.
Because the children. Think of the children.
Okay, think of the children. Fortnite should have won then, right?
Think of the children.
Nah, fuck them kids.
Oh, another quote added. No. But all around, Last of Us Part 2 won 7 awards out of 11 nominations.
And then you added that on to the other video game awards. You won like 20.
But these are the only ones that matter. Best action adventure. God, what a fucking broad
Honestly,
genre.
do any of these matter?
No, at the end of the day, none of them matter. Reason being, again, because they're all pretty much rigged. Like the illusion of choice here is borderline negligible. It doesn't really exist because if only 10% of the votes are calculated, or essentially, if 10% of the votes for the VGAs comes from the audience, comes from us, the consumer, it's too skewed. If it was like 60-40, I'd be like, all right, I kind of get it. If it was 50-50, I'd be like, all right, fair.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But if it's 90-10, nah.
I'm just happy Last of Us 2 didn't win the Player's Voice Award.
The player's voice?
Yeah. This is the only one like where the audience picks the winner.
Oh yeah, Ghost of Tsushima won that.
Yeah, because who was it? Someone did. What was it?
Players.
I don't know.
What the hell?
I think it was someone important at Naughty Dog was like on their Twitter talking about for us, and then it turned into if you don't vote for us, you're just a hater or you're promoting misogyny or some bullshit like that. So yeah, really great people working at Naughty Dog.
Yeah, no. We had some of us had a conversation. I think it might have been last night or the day before, where we love inclusivity and we love representation, but if if you're trying to, in this case, win an award just because you did that one thing, I don't care.
It's a gimmick.
Yeah, at that point, it does turn into a gimmick. And unfortunately, it's a gimmick that will work.
It should be a natural story, not a gimmick. Like not a forced gimmick of a story.
Exactly. And I think Last of Us does go a little bit beyond that. Like I don't think it was just a gimmick, but for anybody who's working there,
I wouldn't think.
Yeah. For anybody
I don't think it was. I just think it had gimmick aspects to it.
I mean, maybe. It's on my list of things to watch through in its entirety. Because I've seen a lot of bits and pieces here and there, especially over the last week or so. But it's still something that I need to sit down and just watch a full playthrough of. Mainly because I played the first one. It's good. It was alright. Combat sucked. But I mean, past that, everything else is great. But yeah, video game awards, not that great in my opinion. In the grand scheme of things, I don't see why they do it. I don't
2020 in a nutshell.
Right? I don't understand the appeal of something like this. I don't understand the appeal of Grammys or Oscars or even the Tonys. I don't understand the appeal of any of that stuff.
Dude, you don't find the appeal of Oscar the Grouch? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oscar the Grouch is my spirit animal, you hoe. Leave me alone. But I mean, all these kinds of award shows, they just, I don't know. What about you guys? Do you think these award shows are necessary? Do you think that they're outdated?
Rich people jacking each other off,
Well, yes, I think if they weren't such an inside job, that it would make more sense because then people are being recognized for their accomplishments. But when all of those award shows that you've named, whether it's the Tonys, the Oscars, the Grammys, the whatever, I mean, it's all a select group of people that vote. It's the same people every year, and it's, how long does it take them to add different categories into things? And it's
Here's the thing, though. If I were amongst them, I would be super down with these award shows. Fuck yeah. Give me the awards.
Nah.
Yeah, but I mean, now even look at all the people that don't even go to the award shows anymore. Even the people that win, they just don't even go anymore because it's just it. I mean, they pick their specific darlings, and everybody else is kind of meh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm catching up.
We kind of get stuck to our favorite actors, and no matter how they did or not, even if they weren't the best in that category, we're going to defend them to the death, that sort of thing.
So I'm catching up with chat a little bit, and Paragon does make a valid point of it being, I think some inclusivity is better than nothing, even if it is a gimmick. And while that point is valid, I have to disagree, because as somebody who's not, other than the fact that I am essentially white, and my representation in that sense is very present, male, yes, obviously. I wouldn't want to see a game where someone who's gay or bi is basically just used as a tool, as a gimmick. Because to me, that just makes it sound like we're a joke. Because we're not. So I would much rather wait for a developer to do something truly good and special with that than just a developer throwing it in for the sake of throwing it in. Like I feel like that's a step backwards.
I just don't think it should be a plot point, and that's my whole point. Like, if you have this compelling story and the person so happens to be gay, right? And they alluded to that in the first one with Ellie, which I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Right. Listen, they had alluded to it, and then obviously she was gay in the second one. Makes sense. I have no issue with that, and that to me that wasn't a gimmick. And then it ties in. I say something like this all the time, and it can tie into so many different things. Your sexual preference is not a personality trait.
Correct.
It's not. It's not. Your political affiliation is not a personality trait.
Correct.
You are not defined by the person you vote for in elections. You're not defined by the people you choose to sleep with. It's just not how you're defined. You're defined by the things that you do and the things you stand by. It's that simple. So for it to be a situation where the point of this game is that this person's this and this person's that, and we're doing it in the instance of inclusivity, like that's great, and I'm all for it, like you said before. But if it can even slightly be perceived as disingenuous or a joke, then I don't know that helps the cause in any way.
Agreed. And talking to Paragon's point, I'm going to use something as an example here. There's a show on Netflix called The Dragon Prince. It's a very, very well done show by the same people who made Avatar, The Last Airbender. It's very good. And their representation is everywhere. But they don't, like, how should I phrase this? They don't
parade it around.
Yeah, they don't parade it around. They don't beat you over the head with it. It just is. Like, it's just a normal thing, and it works. And it's great, and I love it. I want more stuff like that, but I want more stuff like that in a video game. Hopefully...
Dragon Prince video game confirmed?
Dude, I'd play it. I'd play that in a heartbeat.
I'd play it.
Hopefully, with the success of Last of Us 2, we don't see in the future an outpouring of games that are subpar with, say, a bi or gay character that's just, hey, guess what? This is the thing. This is the game. Haha.
I am gay.
Exactly.
And I'll keep on reminding you.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that.
That's
I don't
my
want that.
point.
I don't need that.
So
the amount of people that define
basically,
themselves by the fact that they're gay or like this, that, and the third. Like I had a girl I used to talk to and be friends with, and she, was married to a guy, and then all of a sudden split from the guy, and she was dating this girl, and then everything was because she was gay. And I was like, that's cool, and I'm happy for you that you're happy. I have no listen. I have gay family members, gay friends, doesn't matter. I don't none of that bothers me whatsoever. But when you use that as a defining moment of you, I don't think that's really how that works.
I think it's different in real life, because more often than not those people are attacked for being who they are.
True.
And I think it's
depends on
yeah, but I don't. For video game characters, it's a video game character, and it's very obvious that like someone that's like usually it's very obvious it's someone that's like a straight dude wrote that character, because the only personality trait they gave them was that they were LGBT, that sort of thing.
Right.
But in real life, it's kind of like it's sort of a show of strength to say, no, this is who I am. It is a part of me. This is like, it is not normalized, so I'm going to be loud about it and make it normal, that sort of thing. And some people, that will not be how they view it, or it won't be how they think it should work. But I'd rather people in real life stand up for who they are like that. In terms of media, though, it's kind of getting to a point where I really just want them to be normal people that happen to be gay, or happen to be some identification, right?
Yeah, and that's what we're saying that we want. That's what we're saying we are okay with.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like that's why I'm not saying by any means like you being gay or not being gay changes who you are. I'm sure it does to an extent. I wouldn't know because I can't speak from experience. Don't get me wrong, but when you're like you've been quote unquote gay for 2 months and all of a sudden you're doing this thing now because you're gay, like you did that 2 months ago too, and you weren't doing it because you were gay. I don't understand why now. I have no problem with taking pride in your sexuality or having the pride parades and things like that, and Pride Month and all that stuff, and I do it, and because it should be normal, and it's thing. It should just be like, hey, this is Joe. Joe just so happens to be dating Brian. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like that's not a problem. Like it's a problem when people make it a problem for no reason. It's not, but that doesn't define who they are, because if Joe is dating Stacy, that shouldn't matter either way. You're not defined again. You're not defined by who you date.
Is Joe Pan?
Yeah.
But as riveting as this conversation is, I think we are on the same page. Like, no one here is saying anything bad against anybody who's a part of LGBT, QIA plus or whatever the new acronym is today. But
LGBTQ.
we want it to be normal.
IA.
We would like for it to be normal, and we just want to see it normalized in video games as well, and not just used as a tool or as a gimmick. I think is the long and the short of it. Which kind of leads me to my next thing. Can we talk about Cyberpunk?
No.
Okay.
Kind of.
Yes, I guess.
We could talk about it for like 2.5 minutes.
All
But
right,
after
ready,
that-
set, go.
Now,
Dicks and tits. Cyberpunk
There are
2077.
those. There are those in that game.
and those are normal body parts, so
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
they're there. They're
I'm
customizable apparently.
apparently the smallest dick size is 5 inches, which apparently pissed off a rather small group of people on Reddit. No pun intended.
Okay.
I mean, do we need to talk about what the average dick size is in the world?
Isn't it what 4.5, 5 inches?
It's about 5 inches, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think it's
average,
five,
though.
5.5, something like that.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That
It's
is
respectable.
average, though. So if they're making the smallest size the average, that's kind of playing into that whole, like, what is that? Male, like, dudes are already worrying about their dick size. They don't need to worry about it more.
Duh. I'm also,
Just get over it, baby dick. You'll be fine.
We need the cyberpunk baby dick mod.
I'm also rather surprised that Cyberpunk wasn't really featured or shown off at the VGAs. Like, I would have imagined that
Already
I would have
released.
been. I know it already released.
Oh, it's been
But-
out for like 2 days,
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
and there's
Like,
bugs in it, so they don't want to talk about it right now. So
it's just surprising. Like, out of everything that they talked about, it was pretty much bottom of the barrel if mentioned at all, which kind of caught me off guard a little bit. I mean, I'm glad for what they did talk about, especially the new Perfect Dark game. I really want that. I really want that now.
I kind of hope the Perfect Dark game gets canceled.
Go
Definitely.
fuck yourself, Mass Effect 4.
Oh, man.
But anyways, yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 came out. Lots of people are streaming it. Be aware.
That
Did
was-
you
that
hear
was
all
our
the-
2.5 minutes?
Yeah.
Did you hear all the shit about people bitching if there's no multiplayer? And then they're like, "Oh man, if you don't add a multiplayer to this game, nobody will be playing it in 2 months." And I'm like, these are the same people who made The Witcher 3. Like, people are still playing that game from like 5 years ago. I don't know that I don't know that that's I don't know that that's true, and you'd be surprised at how many people really just enjoy single player games, myself
Me.
included. Right.
Well, because they
It's fun.
barely exist anymore. They
Well,
really
yeah.
they really don't. Like out of everything that was mentioned here, like Last of Us Part 2, single player. Half-Life Alyx, I think, is single player. Final Fantasy single player. But most of these games are multiplayer to some degree. And like even if we took all of the nominations for like best from like game of the year down to fucking games for impact, they're all single player games, but that's still like what, 10 games out of hundreds that have released over the past year that are primarily single player or multiplayer. Like, I want more single player games with great stories. I want more of it.
Yeah.
More specifically,
Yeah.
Xbox. I want it on Xbox. Thank you.
No, that's not allowed. Anyways,
You're not getting
Horizon Forbidden West.
What's that?
That's the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn that's coming out later.
Are you ever going to stream that, by the way?
Horizon Zero Dawn, maybe. I streamed it to you and Kat.
That doesn't fucking count, and you know it.
I know. Maybe once I beat Mass Effect 2, I'll take a break from Mass Effect and switch over to Horizon Zero Dawn. But that means I got to start from the beginning, and I'm already like a few hours in.
Just do it.
Yeah, you're right. I probably should just do it. You're probably right.
I mean, listen, you do whatever makes you happy.
Horizon makes me happy, though. It's a good game.
Well, then you do it.
Well,
then I gotta start it over.
You don't have to start it over. You just pick up and pretend like you've been streaming it the whole time, and people just have to go with the flow and be like, "Yo, you fucking
That's
missed
fair.
out. Follow me."
Yeah, you know that's fair. That's fair.
as the
fair, I
super
can do
picky
that.
people go through all the VODs and go, "You lying sack of shit."
Like,
Yeah, but
oh,
at that
no,
point,
I
it's too late.
I
You're already
deleted
in-
those on principle. I'd have to switch the difficulty up to the hardest difficulty to keep with my image.
Well, talking about all of that, was there anything at the VGAs that came out this year that y'all wish would have been nominated or should have won something that was not nominated or did not win?
Oh, Jesus. Really think Andromeda should beat No Man's Sky. I'm just kidding.
It's not ongoing.
I know.
Also, didn't Andromeda
They
came out?
literally-
Didn't Andromeda come out in like 2018?
Yeah, shut up. They literally canceled the DLC for that. But I might say they mentioned the launching of Arc 6 in the Mass Effect trailer, which is Arc 6 was supposed to be the Quarian arc, that was supposed to be the DLC for Andromeda. And I'm thinking because of the events of Mass Effect 3, that arc was delayed. And so that arc gets sent to Andromeda after the war with the Reapers.
Ah.
And that's why it's not there in Andromeda for the first part of it. That's my theory.
Well, as interesting as that is, Yahoo News just broke some breaking news.
Oh?
The FDA has officially authorized Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine for emergency use in the United States.
Medical professionals. Time to get vaccinated.
I'm just gonna let myself die. Fuck it.
My body, my choice.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Hold on. Wait, no. Hold on. Stop this line of thought.
I will say I do think that oh fuck, I kind of feel like Phasmo should have won a bit more. Not gonna lie,
Ooh.
I feel like Phasmophobia should have gotten a bit more.
Definitely should have won best art direction.
I would have put them up there. Yeah, I mean it wasn't great. Ghost of Tsushima is a beautiful, beautiful game, but Yeah, Phasmophobia was just so fucking good. And I do also think that best ongoing, I think Terraria should have been nominated.
Oh.
I really do.
Nah, Terraria could kick rocks.
Look, I know I'm biased because I've been playing a lot of Terraria,
It
but
can rocks with sandals on.
Fine.
Make it flip flops
No, it can go crip walk on Legos barefooted.
Oh God.
with open wounds already on your feet.
You might as well just cut your feet off. Just cut your feet off.
Just walk on nubs.
Yeah, just like rusty saw, cut your feet off, walk on Legos. You're good to go.
But yeah, this has been a very interesting VGA awards. Typically I don't care about this kind of shit, but it felt worth talking about given what our podcast is primarily about. Also, do any of you know what the fuck Elden Ring is?
Sure, it's a ring
No
of
clue.
Elden. It's
Okay.
a ring that's an elder.
Okay.
It's an old
You
ring.
talking about,
Pretty sure
most
it belonged to
anticipated-
me at one point since I'm so old.
God damn it. Well, apparently,
Wait, Raven, are you
yeah,
talking about for the most anticipated game?
yeah. Elden Ring got voted for most anticipated
No.
game, and I have no idea what
Not
the
a-
fucking game, what this game is.
God of War should have won. I don't care what anyone says. Anything different can suck a dick.
I would have said Halo Infinite.
Fuck Halo Infinite.
Okay, fair.
I'm sorry. All the
Apparently,
bullshit
it has input from George R.R. Martin, who
Oh.
is the writer for
Game of Thrones.
the Game of Thrones books. So that should be interesting. Hopefully,
I don't care if it was co-signed by Jesus.
I'm not entirely sure what this game is supposed to be about. What worries me about this is that it's coming out for PS4 and Xbox One. That's the only thing I know about it that scares me a little bit. I feel like at this point, anything that is super big that comes out should probably be on next gen only. Only because we already saw it with Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk doesn't really work on Xbox One or PS4. And even on some high-end PCs, it still kind of shits out.
But given the fact that most people can't even get the newest consoles because of scammers and all
Yeah.
that bull, I can see why they're not pressing to release it on PS5 and Xbox One S, whatever.
Yeah. Unfortunately. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do the VGAs next year, because they're dumb, they're stupid,
Unless,
and
of
I'm
course,
setting
they're
the
very
precedent.
popular and a lot of people ask about it.
Nah, even then, I'll be like, nah, we ain't gonna touch it. We might talk about it, but let's just see if I survive a year before we talk about that.
I think you can.
Well, I got 20 years left to live in general, so it should be fun. But yeah, I think that's gonna be all the time we actually have for tonight. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up. Thank you very much, as per usual, to all of my fantastic hosts, APH, Olas, and fake Puerto Rican.
oh, was I
There's two
supposed to
Olases?
say something when you said my name? I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
I like the pause, and then you're like, "All right, fuck it, he's not saying anything." I guess I'll do.
I guess I'll laugh again.
Yeah, so Olas, and then
Also, I will say, we'll be taking a bit of a break, so we won't have a podcast next week, the week after, or the week after that, at least not live.
Don't let him lie to you. We're doing a live Christmas podcast.
I don't think so.
We're doing not just a live Christmas program. We're doing a 24-hour live podcast on Christmas.
No,
Oh, fuck yeah.
24 hours starting at 12 a.m. Santa coming down
I'll be
your
dressed up
chimney,
as Santa.
and we are in your ears, baby.
Nope.
That'll be great.
Nope, because I will be doing an actual 24-hour stream on Christmas because I'm not going back to California. I have nothing else. Well, because Corona.
I know.
Corona's
So he's doing a 12.5-hour stream.
Look,
He's gonna wake up later in the day than he anticipated.
Oh.
And then he's gonna go, I have to do this, and then he's gonna down some Four Locos, and then he's gonna stream for 8 hours. There's gonna be a technical issue, and he's gonna get back on 2 hours later.
He's gonna take like a 2-hour
for
break.
10 more hours. He's gonna be like, I'm tired. He's gonna fall asleep.
I will also say,
What's the over under on that?
fuck you.
I'll take that bit.
I'm gonna try and have pre-recorded podcasts going up on the 18th and January 1st, but there's no promises on that. It's a matter of
We promise.
if I can do it, if we can make it work. I think we can. We will have face cams starting back up on the 8th. Some other cool things are gonna be coming along. I do plan on finding an actual way of getting chat integrated into our actual segments, so it will be easier for us to talk to all of you and for all of you to talk to us. And yeah, no, we got some cool stuff coming, cool stuff brewing. And with that, let's go to our out of context quote for the night. Puerto, should I pick any of the ones from today, or should I just leave those alone? Because
my name is legit all of the bottom.
Yeah. Actually, can I pick one?
Yeah. APH.
This one was said by our very own Hooked on Onyx. Dungeon master me, daddy.
Oh no, I remember that. That was directed towards me. No. I didn't like it when that happened. That was I was in danger. But yeah, that's all the time we have for tonight, everybody. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We'll see you all soon.
Hell yeah, we will. On Christmas. Lip chat.
Wait. Was it in the group chat for us?
You know what? He may not
If
have
it
actually
was.
He might have not sent
Yeah.
it anywhere. He might have just
It's
said it out
in the
loud.
group chat. Yeah.
Is it?
I unfortunately will be unavailable until 10:30 because we are doing family movie night. So that was that for the podcast.
Right.
But he sent something separately about was
Was it on his server?
it in Halo?
Yeah, no, I
Wasn't
thought
he
I
doing
saw.
Halo?
Yeah, because if that was a private message, I definitely shouldn't have been a part of that, and I definitely got that message.
Halo General. Open invitation tomorrow between 10:30 and 11 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be streaming Halo. I'd like to get one of our private games together, so let me know if you want to join. That was yesterday at about 9:48 p.m. my time, so 8:48 and 6:48 your guys' time.
Oh, so that wasn't this server.
Yeah, it was in the Halo General chat.
Gotcha. Somewhere between 10:30 and 11.
So he still technically has time. But what he stated.
True.
Stay the course, eat a horse.
You might
For
sound off, or maybe it's just me. But
what? My microphone?
Oh yeah, you sound a bit like a robot.
yeah, I'm getting that robot sound now that you were talking about.
Screams in Star Wars.
That one's better.
Okay.
Speaking of Star Wars,
A lot of
do
stuff.
you guys
got
see all the shit that they announced?
Yeah, fucking Visions will be an anime. I'm really excited for Bad Batch, which means I need to finish season 7 of the Clone Wars. Fucking Star Wars Ahsoka. I need to watch The Mandalorian.
Yes, you do. I gotta catch up on the episode from today, but yeah, they're bringing Hayden Christensen back for Obi-Wan.
I am actually okay with that. Hayden Christensen was not the worst part of Star Wars.
No, I think their writing was just kind of awful at times.
Oh yeah,
The writing was absolutely awful.
like the whole thing about sand. That was pretty bad, right?
Yeah, that was.
It's coarse.
It's coarse and it gets everywhere, and then
gets everywhere.
Unlike you. Like what?
Oh, is that the next line?
I think so.
Dude,
It's something like that.
he's just a creeper that entire movie. The original trilogy should have been about Obi-Wan Kenobi.
yeah, I mean, I didn't mind that it was like about
About everyone.
watching Anakin, kind of like what drove him to the dark side and blah 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 blah. Like, I was fine with that for the most part. Some of it was kind of dumb.
The Mr. Plinkett review of the original trilogy, or also no, it was like the Red Letter Media "What If" sort of thing. And it put into perspective like just how like unfocused it was.
Yeah,
Because there's not really a main character in that. Like in the original trilogy, Luke is the main character. Like that's
right.
That is that. But in the first movie, Anakin's not the main character. He doesn't show up until like 40 minutes in.
Yeah, they kind of made like Qui-Gon the main character of the first one,
But then he dies.
and then he dies towards the end of the movie, and then it was kind of like a Obi-Wan, Anakin.
Join Obi-Wan, join Anakin.
So, which
I think
I'm
it should have just been Obi-Wan.
okay-ish with, but
But the other thing is like Anakin and Obi-Wan were in 2 different places.
yeah. But and that was usually the main focal point. They would just bounce back between the 2 point of views between the two of them. So
It works. It works.
See,
But-
y'all are excited for all that. I'm
Yeah.
excited for Star Trek Discovery Season 3 to finish.
Gross. Ugh, gross.
this guy.
Star Trek.
What a
This fucking Shrekker.
no.
We almost had him.
That and Marvel just announced a ton of shit too, and I'm pretty excited for a good amount of that stuff as well.
Honestly, the best thing to come out of the VGAs, I think, was that every other major company was like, "Fuck them, pay attention to us."
Yep.
And they're like,
I didn't realize.
this.
So because I wasn't watching, I didn't realize until I was like on my Facebook and Star Wars just posted like every 5 seconds, and it was like, "We're doing this," and I was like, "Oh shit!" And then I scrolled down for like a half a second, and, "Oh, we're doing this," and I'm like, "Oh fuck, what's going on?"
What the heck is going on here?
And then like 20 minutes after that, I saw all the Marvel stuff, and I was like, "Wait, what happened?"
A lot.
They announced like what was it, 9 different Star Wars related things, and then they announced like another 8 Marvel related things.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
That's gracious.
Disney really went like all fuck you on the VGAs.
Oh yeah.
Because they can't compete because they're not a gaming company.
Come here. I hate you.
Yet.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm dead.
That's an all too fair and valid point in this case.
So give it time, I'm sure.
And there it is.
What did they announce?
Everybody's in my jungle.
John Watts will direct the new feature film for Marvel's first family, Fantastic Four.
Yeah, they're redoing that for the third
time.
Third
time
time
modern.
recently. Yes, third time in the last 20 years, which is still ridiculous. I mean, they did it with Spider-Man too, but
yeah, exactly.
But I'm enough of a Spider-Man fan to be okay with that. But
We got Miss Marvel.
yeah, I did see that. And then they announced their WandaVision, which they had previously announced.
Right.
They announced the Loki. They had trailers for both Loki and WandaVision. I'm actually intrigued by that What If one that they were doing, where it was like, what if so and so did this and it was this person instead of this person, and what the hell's her name?
Walk through towers and just kill.
Talon.
Oh my god, Captain America's girlfriend. What the fuck is her name?
Black Widow?
I don't know.
No. The one from the 40s.
Oh,
I don't
Peggy,
remember her
Peggy something.
Peggy Carter.
Peggy Carter. There we go.
What if she became the super soldier instead of Steve Rogers? Like things like that. I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting.
Ooh.
Fucking wait a second. Hold on. We got Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness? What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I think the next Spider-Man movie is going to
Captain Marvel too.
segue that. Because from what I've seen about the Spider-Man movie is that they're going to bring both Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield in for it.
Oh.
Yeah. They're bringing back Alfred Molina to play Doc Ock. They're bringing back Jamie Foxx to play Electro.
Oh my god.
They're bringing back Emma Stone to play Gwen Stacy.
Oh, okay.
I believe, now, I'm not 100% sure if they got Kirsten Dunst to do Mary Jane.
I got there and you guys turned tail.
Oh, please, I hope they do.
It would definitely be interesting if they get, which is why I'm fairly certain that that's going to be what kicks off all of the multiverse things. Unless they do Doctor Strange first, and then Spider-Man 3 is added on to that. I think it's going to go one way or the other.
Wow.
I'd be curious. I'd be curious to see all that, but I'm guessing all that stuff's probably going to be on Disney Plus, right? Because why wouldn't it?
Well, I mean, Spider-Man 3 is supposed to be like a feature film, obviously, but with everything going on with shutdowns and shit, I don't know that. that they'll be able to do it, unless they're just holding off on everything until like later next year. Which, I mean, they were announcing release dates for movies for like November something 2022, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Wow. All right, I'm gonna grab some food, and then I'm gonna get ready to do some streaming in like 20 something minutes. So.
Lord.
All right. Well, when you start streaming, I'll start probably lurking. So.
Yay.
Yeah.
She heals more than we can.
I'll talk here and there, and then I'll eventually fall asleep in my chair like I do every night, and then
and then you'll wake up and go, "Oh God, what time is it?"
I'll wait for my wife to wake me up out of the chair and go, "We should probably go to bed." And I go, "Probably a good idea."
That's probably really good.
Yeah.
Oh man. I like that fucking. Sorry, I'm looking at Stoff's stream. I like how Denise redeemed wife kiss.
That's great.
Oh God. The wife wanted the kiss.
There you go. I mean, happy wife, happy life.
Exactly.
Amen to that.
All right, I'm gonna go get that food.
All right, brother.
All right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Fuck. I still have my streaming software up because fucking.
I was gonna say, oh, you're streaming again.